Welcome to the Argue Your Point podcast. Here are your hosts, Jeff, Mitri, and Mason Mitri.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Going to episode 23.
23, y'all.
Now, we got a good one today. Should I just start us off?
Yeah, lead us off. Lead us off, Mason.
So we're going to start off with the essential question. Rest versus reps in the NHL playoffs. Then we'll go into we'll go into the Bills schedule release, not everyone. We'll go check out the harder schedule from around the league. Check about my predictions for the NFL. For the Bills schedule, we'll go Sabres Game 6 and Game 7 rundown. We'll go Knicks versus Cavs Game 1. The comeback, we'll go Aaron Rodgers retiring next season, supposedly. And we'll go finally have our prediction CJ Cup. Always. So, how you doing today?
Awesome. Great. Yeah. I'm doing great. And by the sound of it, I like your energy today. You're coming in with a lot of energy. Yeah. I love it.
I like it. So,
I'm doing well. Actually, you asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing good today. This is the episode where we reflect on the Buffalo Sabres season. Yesterday, I couldn't even listen to or watch any sports on television or the radio or any podcasts or anything like that. Today, I'm back in it. I'm back to my normal self. The Sabres had a great season.
I think they had the best season
in your lifetime.
Well, yeah, but in a super long time.
Do we have? So I don't want to sidetrack. Do we have a section where we're going to talk about the Sabres?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will we come back to the season? Who knows?
What's that?
Will we come back to the season? Who knows? But
will we come back to the season?
Yeah, will we come back to the conference final or whatever?
Oh, okay. Playoffs?
Mm-hmm. Will we go as far? Will we get better? We'll see. Now, you want to start us off with reps versus rest?
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, talking about the NHL, and can you turn that down? That's
for you or me?
Whatever you just did. Tone it down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the Hurricanes have played only 8 games. They're going to have 12 days off between 12 days. Just picture that, 12 days. That doesn't even happen during an Olympic break. And there's going to be 12 days off from their Game 4 sweep of the Flyers to their Round 3 matchup with the Canadiens. And I think that it's better to have more reps than to have that much time of, just thinking about the next game and thinking about who you're going to play and how it's going to be different than the previous round and all that stuff that you have time to think about sitting at home with your wife and kids, significant other. And I think when you're more in it and you have less time to think, more time to react, I think that in the long run is more beneficial. But what do you think about that?
No, I like all your points. I mean, I actually just edited the thing, so I'm a little bit louder here.
Yeah, it's a little too loud, I think.
A bit loud. Is this good? Right here?
That's better, yeah.
So I honestly think they're both good, but I think it's better to have a rest. But I don't think you should have too much rest. I think 10, 12-day rest is a bit much. They're probably they're probably wearing themselves down a little bit. Right. But I think a good 5-day rest is the sweet spot. You're not wearing yourself down with all the practices, but you don't go back-to-back Game 7s,
Yeah, 5 days. You got a couple of days of recovery, a couple of days of working out, a couple of days of, all right, now I'm ready to get back at it. Yeah, I agree. That little bit of break can be good. It could also be good to just get right into it. If the Sabres would have won, they'd be playing on Thursday. They'd be playing tomorrow night. That's pretty quick turnaround. We'll see how that affects Montreal, and we'll see how that affects Montreal if they just they look sluggish. We'll see. It's going to be a different type of matchup. A lot of different things going on there.
Yeah, but you want to get into the schedule release?
You're running the show, so yeah.
Okay. And you got a hat that says producer on it.
Hold on, can you?
Okay, we'll start off with week 1. Now, week 1, we're playing in Houston. Now, If you could look this up, that'd be nice. But did Josh Allen ever have a career win in Houston?
I think you told me that he didn't.
Yeah?
But yeah, I'll look that up.
Yeah, it's nice. I just get to chill. I could probably turn this off, too. But
Well, no, keep going. Are you going to go through the entire
I will go through the
schedule?
entire NFL, entire
right.
Buffalo Bills schedule.
So then, if
Week
that's the
1
case,
at
you have
home.
to move a little fast.
So we got week 1 at Houston, 1 p.m. Then we got home, Detroit Lions, 8:15 p.m., a Thursday night football game. Week 3, we're playing home versus the Chargers at 1 p.m. Week 4, home versus New England Patriots, 1 p.m. Week 5, we're in LA for the Los Angeles Rams, 8:15 game, Monday Night Football. Week 6.
Wait. I thought you were going to go through each game and tell if we're going to win or lose.
I'll do
not
that
just
after.
the
I'm doing
schedule.
that after.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then we're playing the Raiders in Las Vegas, 4:25. Week 7, we have bye week. Week 8, Baltimore Ravens at home at 1 p.m. Week 9, in Minnesota, playing the Vikings, 8:15 p.m. Monday Night Football. Week 10, in New York, 1 p.m. game. Week 11, home versus the Dolphins, 1 p.m. game. Now, week 12, we play the Chiefs at home, 8:20 p.m. And it's a Thanksgiving game. Week 13, play New England Patriots at home, 4:25 p.m. or 4:24. Week 14, at Green Bay Packers, 8:20 p.m. Sunday Night Football. Week 15, home versus the Bears, 8:20 Saturday game. Then week 16, play at Denver, 4:30 p.m. Christmas game. Then week 17, at Miami Dolphins, 1 p.m. Then week 18 versus New York Jets, to be determined.
Ooh, man, that was a lot to go through, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was waiting for I wanted to hit the button. It goes, da-dong-ching, the trombone.
Yeah.
Can you hit that? There you go. You did it.
Yeah, I did something to this. Now everything's messed
So
up.
now you're going to have to go through it all over again.
No, I don't.
Well, you have to say week 1, who it is, and whether you think they're going to win or lose, and then go right to the next one.
Yeah. So I'll
Okay.
well, before we do that, and you're jumping the gun a little bit here. Now
No,
we have to
we're
go
not.
through we're going through the hardest schedules now. We're going through the schedule.
So you're not going to. So let's do.
I will
let's
do that.
Hold on. Let's do
I'll do
one
that.
Let's do one or the other. Either let's go through the schedule of the AFC and talk about that, or you predict the Bills. I don't think we should do both.
No, we're gonna do both. I'm the producer here. Okay, let's just go through a couple of them. We'll go AFC East. It won't take long.
All right.
Now, the Cleveland Browns have the easiest schedule. 0.429.
Wait, I thought you can do.
Holy cow! Come
I
on.
thought you said we're doing the AFC East.
I'm going through the easiest, hardest, then I'll go East.
This is going to take forever.
No, it's not. I go
Okay.
through 6 teams.
Okay, go.
Cleveland Browns, 0.4229. Easiest team, 4.429.
What does the 0.4229 mean?
I don't know. It's like win percentage.
What does it mean?
0.429. I think it's win percentage. Okay,
0.429. Well, you're the one who's saying it.
I'm just reading the stuff.
Yeah, but don't just read random numbers if you don't know what they represent. Well, just go. Keep going. Talk about the Cleveland Browns.
Now, they have the easiest schedule of all 32 teams, but the hardest schedule belongs to the Chicago Bears, 0.550. The hardest schedule. Now let's go through the AFC East.
That means 50%.
Just let me do this.
Yeah, but why are you reading
let
those
me do
numbers if you don't know what they represent?
21st, New York Jets, 0.517. Easiest in the AFC East. Then we have the Bills, 25th hardest in the league at 0.528. Second easiest in the East. We have the Patriots at number 27, 0.531. We have the Miami Dolphins, 31, 0.542.
Yeah, you don't need to read those numbers. You can just say first, second, third. That represents something.
Okay.
Not these point fraction decimals.
Okay. Well, come on.
Okay.
Chill out. You're
All right.
angry. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna go through
my point.
I'm gonna go through the Bills schedule, wins/losses. So I'm gonna go week 1 at Houston. I'm gonna win. So we are 1-0.
Okay, but tell me why.
Because I think we can beat them.
Can you elaborate?
I just don't think their offense is as good as ours.
What about their defense?
Their defense is good. We have better offense.
But isn't their defense better than our defense?
I'm just predicting the schedule. Just
hold on.
Then I'll go to week 2 versus Detroit, 8:15 p.m. at home. I think we're going to win that one.
You think who's going to win what?
The Buffalo Bills.
Are going to beat
Detroit
where?
at home.
Why do you think that?
I mean, their offense is good, but I think we got just a better offense. We got Josh Allen. They have Jared Goff. We got a good run game. We have the rushing leader, and I just think our defense is also better than theirs.
Well, see, what I would like to know when asking this type of question, who are the Bills' additions? Who are the Bills' subtractions?
Why are you asking me this?
Same thing with Detroit, because this is the question. You say one team is who hasn't played yet is going to beat another team. The question is why? And the answer, at least in the offseason, should be talking about the additions and the subtractions.
I'm just talking about wins and losses here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just trying to go through the schedule.
But why do you think they're going to win?
Well, I think this is not what that guy does. He just, the guy who does all the schedule things. He goes through wins and losses of every single team schedule.
Oh, on WGR? Yeah.
No, on that. No, like
Howard?
ESPN. No. I'm saying what I'm doing is I'm picking the wins and losses. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know, but you should at least have one reason why.
Okay, I will. I'll have one reason why. Versus Los Angeles. I think we're going to win that one, go 3-0. Mostly because their defense and wide receivers are hot garbage. Week 4, first New England. I actually think we're going to lose that one. We're going to go 3-1 here.
All right.
I think we're just going to be like high. We're just going to be like super excited and then just lose. At LA. No, I think we're going to win that one. 5-1. I know they have, but Matt Stafford's 38 years old. Josh Allen's in his prime.
So right now you're at 3-0?
I'm at 3-1.
Which one did you say we're going to lose?
I said 4-1. I said we were going to lose New England.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm sorry. I was looking up the additions and subtractions. From
Week 6 at Las Vegas. We're going to win that one. Week 7 is a bye week.
Wait, you just said week 6. You have to say a reason why you think they're going to win.
Because their quarterback is going to be Kirk O'Chains.
What do you call him?
Kirk O'Chains.
Okay.
And then we have week...
That's all I need, Mason. That's all I need.
Week
You
7
give some sort of
bye week.
validation.
I'm not doing this podcast last week. Week 7 bye week. We're going week 8 versus Baltimore at home. We're going to win that one.
All right.
Pulling at 7-1.
Why are we going to win that one?
Why are we going to win that one? Well, I think we're going to have the home advantage. We're going to have the great home advantage. They're good, but they also have lost a decent amount. And then I think we're going to go at Minnesota. We're going to win this one.
Minnesota?
They have their quarterback.
Kyler Murray.
Their quarterback room is great, but
Kyler Murray is not.
They have
great.
the MVP contender up there.
He would have been a good
Down there, I meant.
third baseman for the Chicago White Sox. But
Wasn't he drafted? Yeah.
But
Mahomes was drafted too, right? He's drafted like the Tigers. Okay, let's go week 10 at New York. That's a win.
Week 10 at New York Giants?
Jets.
Okay.
Then why
is that a win?
Well, because they haven't made the playoffs 15 years.
You should be able to, when you give a prediction, say why without me saying why is it.
Okay. Why? Because they have no one. That's good. Besides 2 guys. First, Miami. Week 11. I think we're going to lose that one. Why do I think that we're going to lose it? I think we're really just going to, I think this one is home. I just really think we're just going to have a couple games here that we're just not going to play the greatest, and I think that's going to be one of them.
Okay, I'm just going to mention a few additions. Malik Willis signed a 3-year contract.
Yeah, Malik.
They have moved on from
Tyreek Hill and half the team.
They signed Devon Achane, which was kind of surprising, a 4-year, $68.
Well, they didn't sign him; they extended him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. They extended him. They signed a 1-year deal with Tutu Atwell, wide receiver.
And versus the Chiefs, Thanksgiving game, I think we're going to win that one. Mahomes coming off the ACL tear, the wide receivers in jail. Their defense, I mean, this is just the Buffalo Bills receivers. Week 13 at New England. I don't think we're going to get swept by New England. I think we're going to win this one here.
We're going to lose at home, but win there, yeah.
Yep. That's what happened this year. And then at Green Bay, I think we're actually going to lose this one. They have the greatest home court advantage, I feel like, in all football. And they have a great team. They have Josh Jacobs, Jordan Love, great defense. So I think we're actually going to lose that one. Home versus the Bears. No, I also think we're going to lose that one. I think Iceman's going to get the best of us there. Caleb Williams, I think he's just going to have a crazy game.
Yeah.
Now we go on to week 16, 17, 18. Week 16 at the Broncos, Christmas. We're going to win this one.
Against who?
The Broncos. We're going to
win. The Broncos, they have lost John Franklin Meyer, defensive tackle, P.J. Locke, biggest additions, Jalen Waddle, wide receiver.
Yeah, but we have the best we have the best pass defense last year, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we added some guys. Then versus at Miami Dolphins, we're going to win that one. They're not going to sweep us, Dolphins. And week 18 versus New York Jets, we're going to win.
Okay, so then what's the record?
The record will be, give me a second.
You have a splitting Miami and New England, which is
13-4.
What did we do in the division last year? I mean, I know we lost
13-4.
But what was our record against?
Division opponent? I don't know. I think we're going to be 13-4. We're going to make the playoffs. I think we're going to be the number 2 seed in the playoffs. All right. Cool. I like it.
Number 2 seed again. Do you think we're going to win the division?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are we ready? Move on?
Sure. So now what are we doing? Sabres game 7 rundown?
Sabres game 6. 4.
Oh, 6 and 7? Well, we could kind of lump them together.
No, I tried 2 different things. For 6, I just did a screenshot of the stats. And then for 7, I did the bullets. So I'll try something out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't have to look at a stat sheet.
Don't criticize me.
No, I don't have to look at the stat sheet to tell you what game 6 was like. It was
everything you needed to be.
Yeah, it was awesome. Well, we were down. What were we down?
3-0.
Oh yeah, we were down 3-2. We were down 3-1 at one point. We were down 2-0. Then we were down 2-3 at the end of the first. The same thing that Montreal was up in game 5. They were up 3-2. And then we rolled off 7 unanswered to win 8-3. Yeah, it was an offensive explosion on the road. Said, all right, we're not done yet. We're going to game 7, I'm sorry. And we're coming home and we're going to play a different style and we're going to win.
And they did not.
And they didn't, but they came close to. And it went to overtime.
Well,
and the only thing overtime is about, I just talked about it. The only thing overtime is about is a single shot. Not about the better team. It's not about the better
goaltending. Not about the better power
it's just
play.
it's one shot, and that's what it is. I'm not upset with the process or the result. Well, I'm upset with the result, but I accept the result. It's just I just wish it could have gotten a little bit further. What are you doing there with your?
I'm just holding my finger. Can I just hold my finger there?
But it was a great season. I mean, we rode a 10-game winning streak. We had an 8-game winning streak. We had everything that you wanted out of the season. It was just such an incredible season because the first 3 weeks they were still the basement team that they were 14 seasons prior.
Maybe not 14. Maybe not basement team 14 years in a row. 1 year we were 1 point off, make the playoffs.
Well, I'm saying we were in the basement at the start of this season, and then in December, right around when we started this podcast, they just started winning. And one of our first episodes was the 10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
And
Sabres on Sabres are hot or
hot
something.
streak. Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows the Flames. Yeah, they started scoring and winning and getting respect, and then when they got to the playoffs, they earned even more respect and more experience.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to see where they go next season. What? Why are you
Okay.
acting all antsy?
Well, I'm acting antsy because I got a little breaking news I forgot to tell you.
Breaking news that is just breaking right now.
A breaking news that was broken like hours ago.
Okay.
The Sabres extended Lindy Ruff to a 2-year contract.
Oh, I did not know this.
No? So it's breaking to you.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, there was no coach that could have got us to that point, I feel, other than Lindy. You think of all the coaches we had in between. We had Ron Rolston, Ted Nolan, Dan Bilesma, Ralph Kruger,
So it was
Phil Housley.
So I'm taking a look at Sport Track.
I'll take Lindy over all those guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I like Lindy. I think Lindy likes Buffalo. Buffalo likes Lindy. Let's run it back next year. Let's go.
So
Sabres on Warpath.
Okay, me just taking this over. So now they don't actually tell like how much it is, like how much the contract was, but it's most likely going to be about $2 to $4 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say $5 million a season because I thought maybe that was the going rate, but I don't know.
But I mean, let's go.
Yeah.
See what's on Warpath. You know what I was thinking?
What?
I feel like the Argue Point logo. It looks like a Knicks logo. Kind of like the shape of it. We don't have it in the podcast, but it looks like it a little bit. Like the shape overall, we should make it like that. Be kind of cool. But okay, let's now I'm looking at the stat sheet. Zach Benson, 1 goal, 1 assist.
Benson.
Helenas, 1 goal.
Helenas
McLeod and Norris both had 1 assist each.
You talking about
Jack Quinn
game
had 2
6?
goals. Stop.
Talking about game 6?
Let me talk.
Yeah, but I don't know what game you're talking about.
I'm talking about game 6.
All right.
Jack Quinn had 2 goals, 1 assist. Tay Thompson had 1 goal and 3 assists. Tucker, 1 goal, 1 assist. Bowen Byron, 1 goal. Rasmus Dahlin, 1 goal and 4 assists. Zach Metza, he had 1 goal. Tia Samuelson, and 1 assist.
Metza on the score sheet.
This is a great game. Do you have anything? Actually, no. I won't let you speak.
I won $50 in that game.
Because you're going to drag on. Come on, shh. Can't say about that. Can't talk about that.
What? What are you going to talk about game 7 now?
I'm not going to talk about game 7. I'm talking about game 6.
What are you going to say about it?
I'm going to give me a second. I'm trying to. So we scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and 3 in the third. I think, honestly, the stars of the game were Tay Thompson as the star number 3, Jack Quinn as star number 2, and Rasmus Dahlin was number 1 star. I'm guessing that Dahlin was the best star. I don't really know how that works. Now, we had the best face-up percentage we probably had in the entire series. 60%. We had 36 shots, 19 hits, 32 penalty minutes, which is...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we came back in game 7. We tied it up. We were right there. We were putting on the pressure in the third, but you got to give credit to Dobish. He stood tall. We had a couple calls that didn't go our way, but we still had opportunities to win it.
We're talking about game 6. We're still talking. I'll click the button when we're switching.
What else is there to say about game 6? We're already on to games. The series is over.
Okay, let me click the button. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we can talk about game 7.
I mean, I can't. What do you get? What are you playing? Something here?
Nothing.
Yeah, can you close that?
Well, I'm looking stuff up.
Okay.
I turned it on. Okay.
But I want your actual commentary instead of.
I am ready. Just go.
Yeah. So game 7, it was there for the taking. It just didn't fall. The chips just did not fall our way.
So
great season. So many different players stood up. Zach Benson, holy cow. He made a name for himself in the league.
Just being like the short guy who gets all in the fights.
Yeah, they call him the rat.
Fun.
I don't
call
know.
him the, yeah.
But if you could back that stuff up with goals, then you can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, just say on the Canadian side here, Canadians had a great Alex Newhook, particular.
Oh gosh,
Like crazy. Holy
Newhook!
cow.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I can't even find him on the thing. He's like so far down.
Well, he scored the overtime winner in Game 7.
But you have to give credit where credit is earned.
Is due.
I will not give it to Dobish. I refuse.
Nah, he played good.
I don't like Dobish. Nope.
Yeah, he was getting dirty.
He was getting
Definitely
dirty. Yeah.
throwing his stick at people whenever he was within arm's length. But he played well. He did.
Yeah.
He
Alex
made stops when his team needed him to.
In the playoffs. What are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Like that?
What am I looking at you like? You have to describe with words. I don't know what you're saying.
So you're like raising an eyebrow to me? I don't like that.
I'm not.
So I'm gonna have to boo you.
All right, can you close the computer?
Okay.
All right. Now let's get back to podcasting.
And you were Debbie Downer today, huh? But Dahlin forced overtime with that goal. Sick goal where he went backhand behind Dobish.
Yeah.
Didn't even see it. No, Canadiens are 17-9 all-time Game 7. The most Game 7 wins in NHL history.
17-9. We've only played. That was only our third.
Well, they do have.
Wait. What'd you say?
17-9 in all-time Game 7s.
17 wins, 9 losses.
Yeah, but
Holy
they
smokes.
still have
We're
like
1 and
7.
3.
But the thing is that they have like 17 Stanley Cup.
24 or something.
They don't have 24. Do they?
I think it
have
might
a
be
lot.
24.
I'm gonna look it up. Someone ban me.
I can look it up. You can.
Yeah, you can.
Talking.
But so we still have a lot of progress here. We went from a team in the basement of the Atlantic. We were like a Titanic. That's how far down we were, all the way in the Atlantic. But ended a 14-year playoff drought and won a playoff series. So this is a huge stepping stone. With Lindy, we could do anything. Mark my words. We can do anything.
24.
Okay.
24 Stanley Cups.
Now we're going to go on to Knicks Cavs. This is where I find that button.
Knicks Cavs, yeah. Well, it was too low. There we go.
Want me to do it again?
Sure.
Now I need this for the actual stats.
I want to hear your actual thoughts.
I'll get my thoughts. Okay.
Okay. While you're looking up your stats, stat boy.
Hey.
I'll look up. I'll tell you my opinion. Yeah, the Knicks are just ballers, man. They were looking down and out in the beginning of that game, and Cleveland looked like the better team.
Yeah.
And then everything just reversed, where the Knicks looked like the much better, dominant, confident team, and the Cavs were lost. James Harden, I was going to say Beard, James the Beard Harden, he can't cover Brunson, plain and simple.
You can, kind of.
He's like a big dude. He can move his arms around and like cover space with his long arms and long reach, but Brunson just goes right around him, just like it's not even that hard. I mean, I know he's a world-class player, but he can't cover Brunson. And
he's a good defender, but I don't think you can cover the clutch player of the year.
The clutch player of the year.
Yeah, I don't know who won. I think it was like SGA. I don't know if he has any awards. There's like so many stupid awards.
Yeah, the clutch player of the year. It's not an actual award.
You know how many tournaments there are in the NBA?
Else.
There's like 8.
Okay, so in the Cleveland, the Knicks went on an 18-1 run. And the Cleveland Cavs did not even
they have 4 timeouts.
Call one timeout, not even one timeout.
Now we're gonna have 2. So we're gonna
have How do you do that?
Well, we're gonna have a little game here, semi. Now it's not gonna be much of a game, but it's gonna you're gonna have 1 minute to make your take. I can either 1 minute to make your take on the no timeouts 18-1 run. And
I have to fill up a whole minute in saying that.
You don't have to fill up a minute. That's your time limit.
All right, start the clock.
But, listen to me. But I can either add on to that claim, or I can go against it.
All right, let's go.
So you got 1 minute.
What's my thing, though? Why don't you do the clock, the ticking?
This is cooler. No, so it's the 18-1.
Yeah,
run,
yeah.
no
So the
timeout.
only reason why Cleveland shouldn't have or didn't call timeout during that span is there is no good reason. There is no good reason at all. There's no. There's no. I can't. I'm baffled. There's no explanation of your team going being on the receiving end of an 18-1 run and not calling off timeout. It's just it's inexcusable. It's disgraceful, and it exposed the coach of like, what are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing, man? Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, that's my take.
That's a train horn. I used to do that. Now, I like it. I like the take.
How many seconds was that?
You had 4 seconds remaining.
Oh, okay, that was pretty long then.
That's like a little. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer. Let me just do this.
Oh, now you do have the timer, huh?
That's the timer right here. So I'm not gonna fight against that one. I think that's a good claim there, but it was stupid. Why? So normally teams would, if you go on like a 9-0 run, if you just look good, they'll take a timeout just to. But they want an 18-1 run. This is a playoff game too. This isn't like a regular season. This is a playoff conference finals. You win the series, you go all the way to the championship. Okay, this is what it was weird. Like you're in the fourth quarter. It was so crazy they did that doesn't even make sense. Like I looked at the score last night. I was like, oh, this game's over. Like 15 points.
The Knicks also went on a 44-11 run.
Oh yeah.
With 7:40 left of regulation plus the overtime.
Yeah, I think it was stupid. What it was?
Yep.
Okay.
What was that for?
That was like the end of game thing.
Hopefully someone wasn't listening with their earbuds and you just blasted their ears out.
Okay.
All right. What do we at now? What do you want to know?
Now we're going to talk
I've got
about...
that game for you.
I got the game?
I got a true-false game. Yeah, I got a true-false. You want to do it now?
Yeah. Do you want...
Should we play
I have the things right
should
here.
we play the definitely not song even though
No,
it's
I'm not.
it's
I'm not.
even...
My name isn't Jeff. Okay. If you want to do the buzzer question thing, is red and green. Green is
all right,
correct.
I will.
Red is incorrect.
All right. Hold on here. Okay, let me try to monitor it so you can't see it. All right, let me just check. What are you doing? Let me just check the buttons. All right. Okay, Mason. True or false?
You're going to close. You're like this.
Patrick Ewing was the first player to win the NBA Most Valuable Player, the first Knicks player to win the NBA's Most Valuable Player. Was it Patrick Reed? True or false?
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. What did I say?
Yeah.
I just said Patrick Reed. I'm sorry.
I'm
Patrick
going to go
Ewing.
true. I'm going to go true. Wow.
I'm sorry, but that was Willis Reed.
Oh.
A fierce, dominating physical force on both ends of the floor. Willis Reed led the Knicks to a championship in 1970 and 73, earned the NBA Finals MVP both years. In 1970, he became the first Knicks player to win the NBA
I saw it.
Most Valuable Player award. It was named ABC's Wide World of Sports Athlete of the Year.
I mean, I forgot Patrick Ewing is like 80, and I thought he was like a 70 player. I forgot. It's okay. Go on, next question.
Oh, he could have.
No, he was drafted like 81.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they would have had an MVP before him. Okay, so 2006 was true or false? True or false? 2006 was the last time the Knicks made it to the NBA Finals. Mason, true or false?
False. Knew it.
Okay, do you know when the last time the Knicks made the NBA Finals?
I want to say it's 97, but I don't think it was. So I'm going to go like
Close.
1994.
1998.
Oh, really?
Yep.
With who? Was it Ewing or was it like...
No,
When
not
you said
98.
2006, we're doing Yankees questions here, right?
I'm going to do 3 Knicks and then followed by 3 Yankees.
Okay.
So you're 1 for 1.
Okay.
All right. Here's the third and final Knicks question.
We got to speed this up a little bit.
It also has something to do with Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
I thought we're good on time.
And we have like 2 more minutes. That's okay. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Waste time.
Patrick Ewing from the Knicks is the all-time points, rebounds, steals, and blocks leader.
So the points, I think so. The steals, he was a defensive player. I'm gonna go true. Sorry, false. Oh, boy.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Look at the brains on Mason. Yes, that is true. He is he's Knicks royalty. All right. Let's transition over to
Yankees.
The Yankees, and they are off to a hot start this
30-19.
season. What is it?
30-19.
30-19. They're off to a great start.
I just remember that.
They pretty much win every time I look at the scoreboard. All right, true or false? The Yankees were originally known as the New York Highlanders.
Highlanders. Oh, I'm gonna go true. No. Oh, what's true?
The franchise was founded in 1901 as the Baltimore Orioles, then moved to New York in 1903 and played as the Highlanders until adopting the Yankees name in 1913.
Wow.
Okay.
Cheating history today, huh?
Yeah. All right. Let's
2 more?
see here.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving.
Okay. Right before the game's first pitch, Aaron Judge chews beef jerky in his mouth. True or false?
That's false. I think. Oh, yeah.
Before the game's first pitch, Judge puts 2 pieces of sugar-free double bubble gum in his mouth, keeps those pieces in his mouth until he makes an out.
Okay.
Okay. Now, another Aaron Judge question. Aaron Judge is the fastest in history to reach 250, 300, and 350 career home runs. Mason, true or false?
Yeah, I think that's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right. He's off to a great start again. All right, so now.
1 more?
Yeah, this is the final question. So maybe I do have 4 of these. The Yankees hold the record for the most World Series championships with 22 all-time wins.
22? Wait. That's the world. Wait. So they have the record. I know that. I don't think it's 22. I thought it was 27. I'm going to go false.
It is 27. The last one was in 2009, defeating the Phillies in 6 games. Good job, Mason. You only got one of those wrong.
Yeah, the first one.
Right,
Okay.
you were 1 in, so I think there was 7. So you were 1 in 6 there. Good job.
Okay, let's move over to. We're gonna go on to the Aaron Rodgers retiring next season.
Ooh, now you sure that he made that? He's like,
made
this
it,
is
yeah,
going to be
this
my last season.
Yeah, but
then
this
he's
could
gonna
obviously
run
change.
for president or something.
This could obviously change, but let's take a look at just a quick little accomplishment of stats so far. Could all change. He's a 4-time NFL MVP.
Yep.
One of them 2011, 2014, and 2 back-to-back 2020, 2021. He has 1 Super Bowl XLV with the Green Bay Packers. He's Super Bowl XLV MVP. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection. Over 66,000 passing yards, 527 touchdown passes in his career. He has an NFL record for best career passer rating, 102.2, and lowest interception percentage, 1.4 among qualified quarterbacks. He has played for the Packers, Jets, and Steelers. I mean, I don't think your career could get any better than that. You know? The only thing you need is the Super Bowls.
Well, he's got one of those.
He's the GOAT.
I don't think he's the GOAT.
He's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. He's still relevant. He's like
storied
40.
career. You know what's unusual, though?
What?
To say that you're going to retire before the season starts.
Well, I mean, it took him that long to sign a 1-year deal with the team. I feel like he's probably thinking about, like, should I just retire?
Well,
should I go with a long-term deal? Should I be backup?
I agree with the thoughts. It's unusual to publicly announce that, or even just answer a question in a press conference saying, yeah, this is my final year. Obviously he was prepared for the question, and it's a little unusual. It's not like the most unusual thing to ever happen. Some players won't say that because now after every single game, so this was your last time playing against this team. This is your last time on this turf. This is your last time playing in the new Bill Stadium.
Yeah, we're not even play Steelers.
So it's going to be a running last time for everything, I guess.
Yeah.
But without that, there would still be, is this the last time? I don't know.
But
it's a little unusual, not largely unusual. All right.
Okay. Now we're gonna go on to our final section.
Ranked fifth all time in passing yards.
Yeah, the CJ Cup.
Byron. It's more commonly known as the Byron Nelson.
Byron Nelson. Cup.
Byron Nelson. You know how many? Let me look this up. Guess how many PGA tournament.
I mean, what?
PGA wins he won consecutively.
4.
I think it was more than 4. Let me see. I think it was like 8. 11.
11?
He won
11 in a row?
He owns the tour record for 11 wins in a row.
Am I in a row? 0. I've never won.
I've never won a PGA Tour championship.
I've never even won the Bob Links championship.
Wow. In that, so it was the Charlotte Open, Greensboro Open, Durham Open, a lot of North Carolina.
Love.
Atlantic City Open, Philadelphia Inquirer Open, Chicago Victory Open, the PGA Championship, so that's a major there.
Yeah.
Tom O'Shatner Open, Canadian Open, and the Knoxville Open. Wow, there was
like one good tournament there, but it's still very impressive.
Well, who knows? Back then, maybe, Jack Nicklaus.
But let's just cut to the chase here. You have number one overall pick.
Before his time. Okay. What's that now?
Number one overall pick.
Why don't you describe what number one overall pick actually means? Set the stage for the listeners who haven't heard this game before or what we're doing.
We got the entire field for the CJ Cup. We have the favorites.
The Byron Nelson.
The Byron Nelson. We have the favorites, the mid shots, and the long shots. So the mid range and long shots. Now, number one overall pick means you get to pick one person from the field. Once that person is taken, he's off. And we do a snake. So you pick first, and then I'll pick second and third, then you pick fourth and fifth, and I'll pick last.
Okay.
We do a snake order, just to make it more fair.
Okay.
So you have number one overall pick. Who are you going to take? You are on the board.
Okay. Scotty Scheffler is about a 1.5 to 1 because this is not a deep field.
You also have to write your thing right there.
Okay, last week, I'm going to use my time to talk a little bit about last week. Last week for my long shot, I picked Nick Taylor, who was in one of the final groupings, not the final grouping, but he was one stroke off the lead on the last day. It was a $5 bet that could have won $1,000, but there was also, I knew there was like 15 people who could have won that. And, Aaron Rye, after he finished the front 9 on the final round, he had a 1% chance to win it.
1?
Yeah. And he won it.
Wow. That's crazy.
And he ripped off, he went 4 under in the back 9. And, when no one was doing that. And he had like over a 60-foot putt.
Okay, you're on the clock here. You got 30 more seconds.
I mean, I almost never pick Scheffler because he's just the obvious guy. But
you really gotta take him just to say the words.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Spieth because I'll tell you why. Because like I said, it's not a very strong field. If Scheffler can't figure out his putting,
what? Wait. We go back. Who'd you pick?
Spieth. Why?
What?
Stop. Jordan Spieth. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great dude, great person. And I hope he wins it.
Yeah,
that's my
Jordan Spieth. You have to write that down.
I think his odds are a little shorter than they should be. 16 to 1. It should be more like 40 to 1.
You can write that down.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Because you decided to not pick the obvious winner, I think I'm gonna have to be the villain here. Take Scheffler.
Okay.
And 1 plus 160.
Jordan Spieth. All right, now as we go down to the mid-range.
And I will go next
to
the snake. And I'm looking at the mid-range. It's not a huge... It's not very deep. I think it's not going to be super deep.
Find some names in there that you're familiar with.
Okay, I got my highlighter out here. So I know Lee Hodges. I know Seamus Power. I know Mackenzie Hughes.
I know someone who knows someone who knows Mackenzie Hughes.
Really? Don't you know someone who knows someone who's AJ Brown's sister or something? No?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know you.
I read an article about someone.
I know Billy Horschel. I know you.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Mason. Actually,
I see what you're doing here. You're trying to lure me into getting him.
Keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, you should. Maybe
who are you picking? Who are you picking?
Who am I picking? I'm going Mackenzie Hughes.
Oh, the Canadian. All right. Okay.
Plus 15.
Mackenzie Hughes is who I picked last week because he's a member at Quail Hollow, and he didn't do so good. I should ask my friend to ask his friend to ask Mackenzie Hughes if we can get around with golf at Quail Hollow.
He'd probably be like,
awesome.
Who are you? Tell him what's our podcast.
Yeah. Who am I?
You know me. We're on the AYP.
Yeah. Okay.
We should get you on there. Have it cut out every 5 seconds.
No, we already got that figured out. We use the cord instead of Bluetooth.
Yeah, why would you use the Bluetooth, Dad? Why would you? You told me to say that.
Don't get me started. Okay. My middle guy to win is going to be. Just going through the names here. The guys. So
you got Billy Horschel. You see Seamus Power, Lee Hodges,
Carson Young.
We're 50. We're just
Nick Dunlap.
Billy Horschel, Stan. He's right there.
You know, I'm gonna go with Joel Damon.
Joel Damon.
Yes.
Is he even on there? Is he a long shot?
No, he's a middle.
Oh. Okay, you now get the long shots. Let's tell all to yourself.
Okay. My long shot. Let me just take a look at this. We got Harry Higgs here. Ben Silverman.
I might just put all these numbers into a list and pick a random one.
Let's see. Man. There's not too many. Matt Kuchar, he is not playing to win anymore. I'm going to go with Harry Higgs.
Yeah.
Yep. Harry Higgs. That's my choice.
Harry Higgs.
How about you?
I get the pick here. I was thinking about flipping a coin here, just pick a random guy, but I think I actually have my guy ready.
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't flip coins here.
Where do we go? Where do you go? He disappeared.
What's his name? Tell me.
Cam Davis, I think. No.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Cam Davis.
I'm picking Cam Davis.
He's Australian. He's won on the tour before.
Dang it. Sure, course be upside down for him. Plus 100,000?
That means he's
the longest or long shot.
He's 100 to 1.
So if you win, you win $100.
$1 will make you
$100,000.
No, he's 1,000 to 1. 1,000 to 1.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Great episode. The end of the Sabre season. I thought we could have kept it going, but
Sorry.
What do the final Sabres? That says, "Let's go Buffalo."
Let's go Buffalo! Let's go Buffalo!
All right, we'll have a great season next season. I have no doubt about that. We're bringing Lindy back. It'll be the first off season. All right, Mason.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And like.